All right, fellas, so we back. I'm gonna give y'all a more detailed walk around. I'm gonna show you how I did my rework on my Holley harness. I'm gonna show you the audio system and stuff, give you a little bit more detail. So if you look here, the original Holley harness had Delphi or MetroPack connectors. I reworked it. I used these Deutsch connectors. They easily serviceable, and they got a smaller footprint. And for all my sensors, I extended them to the appropriate length so they ain't too long or nothing like that. And I got like right here, I just did this so in case I add anything, it'll already be here. I have 12-volt reference, sensor ground. I got a switch 12-volt here, a constant, and I got 3 auxiliary wires that just run to the inside, just in case I need to connect something to them from the inside to the outside. And I have a 12 gauge or 10 gauge constant power if I need it right there. I just like to wire everything up to where in the future, if I need it, it'll already be there. And over here, you know, for the Holleys, you want to have your ECU, like your Pro Dash, you want all that to go to clean power. So that's why I got all my clean power is going to the top post, and my clean grounds. And all my dirty power is going to the side post, which is like the alternator, the starter, anything that's like that. So it won't give me no erroneous readings on my Holley. Yeah. Let me go to the back. My PDM. And this is the Easy PDM. And this is what it all controls. You got your starter power, your 12-volt input, you got one for fuel pump power, you got your OBD2 power, ECM constant power, your transmission constant power, your left-hand coils, your tachometer signal in, fuel pump, all those things. And you don't have to use it exactly like that. You can use it how you want to. And this gives you a readout of the configuration on there. Shows you exactly. And this is a levy seal connector. It's pretty cool. It seals it up real nice. And I just use Deutsch connectors to terminate all my ones that I wasn't using. So in future use, all I got to do is just pin them and be done with it. If you look there, that's how I basically got most of my, like my dash, my ECU, AC shutdown, fans, fuel pump, CDI box, all that is on there. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go to the inside. We're gonna talk about the audio system. All right, this is the radio I got. I went with a dual. Man, I've been out of the car audio scene for about 10 or 11 years. Start researching head units and stuff, and these suckers are like $1,200–1,300 for a nice head unit. So I did a little research and stuff, and Quality Mobile Video made a video of this dual, and I went with it. And it's just basic, but it gets the job done. And I'm gonna show you the two-way setup. I'm gonna go with a center console. I want to get BJ from the 478, if y'all guys know who he is, to make that for me. And I'm gonna have 6.5s right there, and I'll show you those. And it's basically just the entry-level SCAR setup, but that's what I'm gonna do to finish my two-way in the front. And I already got those in the front. And the coaxials are in the rear and the side panel. And I have these tweeters in the back that, along with the Pro Audio 6.5s, and that's the coaxials right there. And the Rockville right here, the 4-channel, it's like rated at 135 watts RMS. That's controlling the 4 SCAR loudspeakers. and I got my DSR1. That's so I could DSP the rear for the 4 loudspeakers and my sub. And you're going in here. I do have another amplifier up under the seat. That's what's control everything on the inside. It's a JBL DSP amp. That's a 8-channel, 40 watts at 4 ohm. At 2 ohm, it gives out 60. So it's a fully active system. But I got my tweeters running parallel down to 2 ohms. So they'll get 60 watts, which is 30 watts a piece on the rear tweeters. But everything else is fully active. And I already got the wires ran for my 6.5 that's gonna go in my center console. So, and you go down here, this is how I rework my Holley harness also. See, if you got like the Terminator X Stealth, or any Terminator for that matter, when they send it to you, they only gonna send you with it with like, I think 3 inputs or 4 inputs that's already wired. So you gotta go in and wire the rest of them, which you get 4 in and 4 out, 4 inputs and 4 outputs. So I went on and wired them, and I terminated them to this Deutsch connector. And these are the auxiliary wires that I had, that I showed you earlier, that's coming from the outside. It's coming on the inside. In case I need to run anything to them, I can just terminate it right there. And I got my CAN buses for my Holley screen, my computer. And this one right here, I can hook up the USB dongle to my laptop to tune on my laptop, or to show me the parameters in real time. All right. We'll start it up and we'll look at the software for the DSP amp and the DSR1. So right here, this is my USB for my DSP amp. I just plugged that in. This right here is for my Apple CarPlay. This right here, this HDMI is for screen mirror. If I want to like watch YouTube or play videos on there, that's what I use for that. And I have my my bass knob for my DSR1 right here. And with the DSR1 and this bass knob right here, you can either use it for master level, punch EQ, or sub level. And I'm gonna use it for sub level through the DSR1 when I get my sub hooked up. So we'll start it up and I'll give you a look at the software and stuff. Switch it from milliseconds to inches. That's how I did it, by inches. And I got my crossover set at 3200 hertz to 20,000 hertz on that. Sorry the video cut out, guys, but and then if you go to my rear left tweeter, that's the ones that's back there that I got wired in parallel down to 2 ohms to give me 60 watts. And then my channels 5 and 6 is gonna be the ones that's for my center console, which I'm not using right now. But on my rear tweeters, I got them set. I also have them set at 3200 hertz too. And then my rear set at 110 to 20,000. And I can go in and adjust the master level, like right over here, the master level. I haven't EQ'd anything yet. I gotta get me an RTA to EQ everything. But this lets you go active, control all your crossovers and make your music real crisp and clear. And it gives you great imaging. All right, and if you ever experience turn on or turn off pop, I can go into my settings and I can go to power settings. Hold on, let me click out of this. Go to exit. I can go to settings, go to power settings. And what that does is let me do a turn on delay or a turn off delay, which helps circumvent the turn on and turn off pop. I don't have that. All I have is when I turn it off, when my antenna go down, I can hear that noise in the rear speakers. It's not really a big of a deal, but I'm gonna still get to the bottom of it and fix it. All right, and then for my rear, my DSR1, I just go to my iPad and I go to my Perfect Tune app on here. See right here. Let me make sure it's connected. It say connected. So I'm gonna go to home. Then we go down here to tune. Okay, let's go to okay. Let's make sure it's connected. Not connected. Okay, connected. Go back. Go to tune. I'll show you how I got this set up. We're gonna go to advanced. This how I got those set up, which is a band pass, 24 dB octave, and I got that set at 500 hertz to 3000. I played with those rear loudspeakers, and about 450, that's when they start sounding real good. So I set it to 500, and I can go in, and I can go to like trim level. It gives me the attenuation to attenuate the signal level. I got time alignment, which I have that set up. This will give you perfect imaging. That's the crossover and the EQ, which I haven't set up yet until I get my RTA. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much the audio system in itself and the wiring. I do have fans to help cool it off, to help cool them off. I got my relays back there. That's controlled. It's going through the remote wire to help turn on all my accessories and stuff. But yeah. All right, fellas. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Be back with me soon. Have a good one.